Hey guys, it's Lisa from Kitchen Witch Boutique. It's Friday, December 9th, 2022. These are the messages from the Gemini full moon. So I just did a little tiny bit of an edible, and because we're still in full moon energy, I am now completely baked. So like, just bear with me, and I hope YouTube does not shut me down for saying that. But some really interesting stuff has come up with this full moon. Now, I don't understand planetary interactions and all that shit. Like, if somebody starts talking about it to me, I'm like, oh yeah, the Venus and the retrograde, and I don't really know what the fuck it means. However, here's an interesting thing. All right. Anybody who's seen my stuff, if they follow me on YouTube and all the other shit, like if you know me, whatever, I serve and I work with the VOUDU Loa, the voodoo spirits, the mysteries, whatever you want to call them, the voodoo. Sorry, it just got gaydar, whatever, because like Getty's in my ear. But one of the things that came up really interesting is that the Marassa twins came into my head. Now, I don't know a fuck lot about the Marassa twins. They are the twin divine spirits in voodoo. All right, I just found out associated with Gemini. Well, it would make sense. Gemini's the twins, right? They're saluted in every voodoo ceremony, whether it's a Sansei, whether it's like a combo thing with us, like Sansei, Spiritismo, 21 Divisions voodoo, or like regular voodoo. I don't know exactly what the deal is, but what it is, they do the songs for Legba. They're like, hey, Papa Legba, hey, 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 in Haitian Creole, la, 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 whatever. And then they call to, the Marassa twins, which interestingly, again, in Gettyland, where my beloved lives at, they're called the twin grave diggers. All right. So here's their message. This is some like deep shit. So just bear with me. So Gemini is associated with the Lover's card in tarot. All right. And I'm sure people are out there going, yes, we're finally going to find the soulmate. Oh, it's the twin flame. Oh, it's the soulmate. Twin flame is bullshit. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say it. Like, there's people out there, and I know y'all are all over YouTube. I'm all over YouTube. I watch this shit too, and I'm like, if I hear twin flame one more time, and then they'll say in my head, like, oh, twin flame, toilet flush, or, tube feed, like all this stupid shit. I don't believe there's such thing as a twin flame. Do I think there are people that have soul contracts with other people? Abso-fucking-lutely. I'm in one right now. Swear to God. True story. Right? But the Marassa twins in life were two Arabian physicians from Syria. Okay, I don't know the exact timing of them because I'm horrible at history, but these are Saints Cosmos and Damien. Interestingly enough, I used to drink Cosmos when I was in my drinking days. Not that it's Cosmos, but it's Cosmos. Damien, of course, is from The Exorcist. Oh, wait, no. Oh, shit, no, The Omen. I apologize. But anyway. But these two physicians were saints. They were martyred because one was a pharmacist, one was a physician. Technically, they were both physicians. They're both, all right, I just got lay brothers. That's a priestly denomination. I don't know. I'm a lapsed Catholic. I don't know what the hell it is. But they literally ran around doing miracles with like plant medicine, prayer, whatever, whatever heebie-jeebies they had all up in there. But last night, and the night before, I was meditating on the Gemini full moon, which is in my 10th house of social contacts and friendships. And I had visions of them. And what I was seeing is they actually saved a man's leg one time by attaching a Nigerian man's leg to this, I don't know where the hell this was at. I think it was in Italy. And they saved his leg. And the man woke up, and I don't know the circumstances or whatever, but he was like, oh my God, because I don't know how they were able to do it, but they grafted this completely different man's, other man's leg onto the guy's leg, and boom, the guy was he was walking, he was great. They've been known as the divine twins, as the divine children. Okay, we did have one ceremony, I can't remember which one it was, and one of them came, and yes, they love to be fed, they love their candy, they love their toys. But here's the message. twin flame, they're saying, is not, they said, we're not saying that you don't have a divine counterpart, divine feminine, divine masculine, okay? Not to say that. But the Marassa twins are also about living twins and dead twins. And I know that sounds like crazy, but what they said is there's the living energy, there's the dead energy, okay? So this is, again, like an ancestral thing. They come through in ways, this is channeled, they come through in ways that are completely unexpected. You might pass by a toy store and unexpectedly, even though you had no purpose or rhyme or reason or desire, find yourself going in. Okay, just as I said that a deer walked right by the window, I was like, you will find yourself going in and buying a toy. That is a sign of, I don't want to say a Marassa twin visitation or whatever, but that's a sign that they're trying to make contact with you. They are more ancient even then. I mean, Papa Legba is pretty much up there. I personally think Papa Legba was sitting up there with God, and God was like, let there be light, and Legba was like, I got this. Psst. You know, like Gandalf. Kidding. He just said, hell no, it's all good. But these twins, like the Marassa twins, like, they're basically, and I'm getting a message of terrible twos. What they're saying is, this is your human self and your unrealized self, okay? So what the message of Gemini is that here you are two-sided, if you want to say two-spirited. Everything that you attempt to do in this world is about feeding your ego. Feeding your ego. Every monumental task that you want to accomplish, 90% of the time is about making yourself look better, appear better, get more recognition, get more love, more admiration, etc. They're here to tell you, stop it. Swear to God, quote, stop it. Because they said the more you feed into getting a better house, getting a better spouse, getting a better job, well, nothing wrong with that. The more you focus on the material, the more tragedy is going to befall you. All right, this is not me saying this. This is them. They're saying, I'm getting Amtrak Station, New York, 1984 or 85. Y'all have to look that up. I don't know what the hell it is. Somebody was left standing in the dark. So basically, like, their whole message is about choices. Like, we all have our shadow sides. Like, most of us who have been traumatized, we have abandonment issues. We have insecurity issues. We have, like, not good enough issues. We have trying to cover up all the shame, blah, 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 behavior issues. What they're saying is, reach into your heart of hearts and know that I am God. That's interesting. I don't know where that came from. You have so much potential within you. And they're saying that when they come into your life, okay, and you start getting, I'm not going to say warnings, but you start getting little, like, spirit nudges, you're going to find yourself fucking up a lot. This is channel. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just saying it. You're going to find yourself having what they call the tower moments in Tower. You ever see these tower? Well, guess what? St. Barbara and Shango, like King Shango, like, you know, the West, I can't say, like, I don't know what town in Africa he's from, but he was a king. He was King Shango. And St. Barbara Shango's feast day was on December 4th. Okay. Then, like, we basically, as we were coming into this Gemini full moon, I realized that December 7th is like the feast day of Mary of the Immaculate Conception. Mary was actually born in September. And I don't know exactly why they decided on this day, whatever, but there was a visitation from Mary on December 7th. I don't know the exact, I think it was like in the 60s, in Wisconsin. And I'm like, how did I know? No, I didn't know that. Like, I love me some Mary. But they're saying that when you notice that You feel like you're getting the shit kicked out of you. And people around you are acting childish, you know, like little brats and just acting the fool. Hi, Marassa Twins. Yeah, that's kind of where they're at, because they have a reputation as being troublemakers, but it's not that they're deliberately fucking with your life because of, like, maybe they didn't get, like, enough candy at the party. Just kidding. I'm just playing. They're put in place, usually by Legba, this is what I'm getting, to basically cause enough friction in your life to get through to your thinking and be like, this has got to fucking change, because there's free will. Remember, okay, hold on. I was going to say, remember the lover's card. Then I'm like, I should probably show the lover's card, but I have to find it first. But basically what they're saying is that Papa Legba, being as, he's technically, if you want to say, the father of the Loa, Empire Loco, all these guys, whatever, like, he basically opens the door as he is the gatekeeper, okay? And then they are, in some cultures, known as Papa Legba's children. Now, you know, I like the legend of Nannan Buklo, the sun and the moon, and all of that. It's hard to say. But one of the things that I was doing the other night is I was looking at the lover's card that, of course, I can't find right this second. I found it. So I was looking at the lover's card. Okay, here it is. So here's Gemini. All right, so if you look at, you know, the man and the woman, there's the angel. The angel is basically like, there's the sun behind the angel. Okay, there's like, they're not holding hands. There's the mountains behind them. Okay, well, the meaning of this card, you know, originally this was a choice between two women or two people. You know, so of course, like, I'm like all like into like Adam and Eve and shit. And I was like, well, what's that about it? And they said, well, it could have been Lilith. It could have been this, whatever. Now you can look at it also as Gemini, as like, you know, kind of like the devil, like the angel or the devil. But the choice, like as I see it, is us here at 3D, okay, which is like our dimension, you know, the world, the physical world, ascending into 5D, which is up here in the heavens. Now, what they were basically saying is that they create a mess, so then the person that this is happening for either has to clean it up, or people are brought into their life to help them clean it up. All right, like, and I've been seeing this all year, and then I thought about it. I'm like, oh shit, it's a fucking 6 year, 2022, right? 2 + 2 + 2, 6. There's your Gemini energy, you know, influenced by Mercury. Mercury was the messenger god. Like, he was the dude running around with the crazy hat and like the wings on his shoes, whatever. Mercury was running around going from point A to point B. So the Marassa twins, you know, twin physicians, okay? And my particular Marassa twin, because apparently when they come to parties, they don't come together, which is a little confusing. Again, I don't know, like, it's just what it is. But my particular twin that I resonated with was Cosmos. Now, I can't find a damn thing on St. Cosmos. Like, he seems to be like attached to his brother, St. Damien. I don't know. But one of the messages I just got was DC Comics. Okay, like, they like comics. Okay, that's what I just got. So sometimes, like, you'll see stuff in, like, you'll see all kinds of little storylines, and you'll be, like, looking at it, and all of a sudden you'll have an urge to, like, do something silly, or, like, you know, just something fun, like a comic book, or like a comic strip, or something like that, or a Comic Con. That's them. They are the creators of inventors. Like, they basically were explaining it to me, like, this is for the gays. They hyperlink the test link to the main server, and then they upload the necessary data. Ooh, that sounds sexy. I don't even know what the fuck that means. So basically what they're saying is they are responsible for 90% of the downloads that people are receiving. Okay? I didn't know this till this minute. Man, this shit is strong. Wow. They work alongside Simbi, who's the water deity in voodoo. Simbi, who's walking with St. Christopher, okay? Simbi, who's also associated with Grand Bois, who's also a guy just got Marion of the long arms, which I'm like, oh Lord, that poor, oh God, that poor spirit. Oh my God. Oh, Mom, I'm sorry. Balthazar, Three Kings, St. John the Baptist, like all of these spirits are all like, I'm telling you, like I'm seeing all over the place. Like I just drove there, like last night I worked yesterday, drove through fucking, I guess it's like Burger King or whatever, pulled up to the front, girl's wearing snake earrings. I'm like, fucking awesome. And I said, where did you get this from? And she's like, oh, it was like the Monster Con at Oaks. And I'm like, dude, like my girlfriend and her boyfriend were up there like, Johnny Zabo Creations giving a shout out. Johnny Zabo Creations, shadow boxes, horror, memorabilia, paraphernalia, and Saturnalia. That was inspired. So basically, like these Marassa twins, like they're so powerful. Like they double your luck. Okay, like they double and triple your luck, because sometimes when you're talking about the Marassa twins, okay, they're also associated with, fuck, a black cat just walked past my window. I swear to God, I can't make this shit up, for real. But we have like 5 of them in the backyard. That just was weird. But they're associated with the virtues of faith, hope, and charity. Okay, like sometimes the Marassa twins are like boy, girl. Most of the time they're boy, boy. This is why I love the VOUDU Loa, because they're completely open-minded. They're non-binary. You know, they're gaybos. That's so wrong. I'm so sorry. But they're basically like, there's no limit. It's not so linear of like man, woman. It's like, hey, we could just, hey. But they create a divine triangle. Okay. This is what I'm getting. It's coming through really strong. They create the Gemini energies. I'm hearing they're next to Capricorn right now. They create a divine triangle. Okay, so this is how I'm seeing it in my head. This is the way to my goal. Here I'm at the top. This is me coming down to seal the deal. Okay. And here they are grounding it. Okay. So when they're saying put your intentions in, say, you know, I want more money. I want more money, more money, more money, 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 money. Boom. I'm at this level, the money. Now, I'm going to manage all the wealth that's coming in. Okay, here I am. I'm going to ground it out. Triangle. Fire, right? Symbol for fire, the element fire, which is interesting because Gemini is air. But remember, like the Simbis, the family of the Simbis, Simbi Micaiah, Simbi and Dezo, which by the way, I heard Andrew yesterday like twice, and I was like, yeah, it's my Simbi, that's my baby. Simbi of the two waters, Simbi. Okay, I'm getting Simbi of the two tongues, two-tongued serpent, two-tongued. Oh, I just heard viper. Ooh, that's some badass shit. Okay, these are spirit guides that are coming out to be with their people because they said we've been crying out to them, you know, to help with the environment. And the Simbis are messengers. They're beautiful, amazing magicians. Which brings me to my next point. Here's Mercury. The Magician card. Magician card is Mercury. Okay, here's the Magician. All right, like he's got. Oh, I have no props at all. All right. All right, so he's got his, we're going to do it this way. This is Earth. Earth's over here, okay? He's got fire. Fire's over here, all right? Then he's got waters going this way. He's got air going this way. So again, Magician card, Gemini, Simbi spirit, Marassa twins, one big fucking doorway of energy. All right, so what they're saying is they have dominion over all elements, all of them, air, water, fire, earth, which means that they can control, you know, and influence events in all of these quadrants. Pretty fucking powerful, for real. So I just realized this video is like 20 minutes long, but they're just speaking very passionately. But they wanted to tell everybody to stop worrying about COVID. It's on its way out. Okay, they've got, now they were apothecary, like, I can't say the word, apothecarius. They would make up special blends for their patients. They said a lot of it, plaster of Paris to localize infection. Okay, that I got. Soak the wound in vinegar. Add 1 drop of parsnip tincture. Let the wound air dry. Take cloth that's been rubbed with camphor. Wrap it around the wound. Thanks St. Cosmos for that one. That's the thing. They were apothecarists, and they're bringing their knowledge to us. Like, this is the message that I'm getting. Okay? Because again, Gemini moon, communication with spirits, putting yourself into alignment. Okay? This moon is about putting yourself into alignment. They are always happy to help. They're quite humble. They made a soul pact with each other to be together always and forever in life. We were always brothers. We were always together. They're saying neither of them married. But I remember reading something about they established a monastery where the people of Italy could help without being, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but like having the responsibilities and the burdens of being a priest or the clergy or whatever. Like they could still have regular lives, etc. I'm getting a message of don't eat more beef. They're basically limiting on, like they said, just don't eat more beef. There's something in the mud in America. There's something in the dirt that's harming the animal's intestines, stomach. And the message is like they work through the stomach. So you get messages of needing to digest something. The cow's digestive system, Papa Zaka's in here too, is having to work overtime to digest this, whatever this shit is in the dirt. It's from World War II. Whatever it is, it's spread. It's similar, they're saying it's similar to mustard gas or Agent Orange, or there's something called Agent Red. It was cyanide based. So they're saying that these cows have to work like much harder to just limit beef right now because they're trying to work on this. They come in 2s or 3s, and sometimes Papa Legba is with them. So if you see them, especially my beloved Papa Legba, because I really love him, please acknowledge him, because more than likely he's going to be a veteran, or he's going to be a retired physician, or a retired school teacher. But if you are lucky enough to see Papa Legba walking around in human form, and believe me, you'd know it, and you see if there's like a couple little kids with him or something, please go up and shake his hand, because he's going to really need that. Just like, the Greek gods would come to earth. That's how much they love us. And that's the message of the Gemini full moon. It's Lisa from Kitchen Witch. Ayubobo, and good night.